Hello friends, this video on real numbers part 1 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Real number system. Any number in this universe, if you see, I'll write like this. Any number in the system is classified into imaginary number, or real number. Two broad classification: imaginary or real number. Imaginary number are of this form. For example, 7i, 8i, 9i, root 2i. Those kind of number are imaginary number which has imaginary component. Real number are any number without imaginary component. For example, 7, 8, 2, 3, 1 by 2, root 2, root 7. Anything is of this form is real number. Real number also you can classify into two parts actually. One is irrational number, and the second part is rational. Correct? Rational number are any number which can be represented in the p by q form, where q is obviously not equal to 0, and this is something which can't be represented in p by q form. Rational number, again, if you see, can be further classified into integers, whole number, and natural number. Natural number again can be classified into prime number or composite number. If you see the diagram like this is all real number. Everything that is in pink is real number. Real number can be any number, rational, irrational. For example, I'll take some example of irrational number. This is pi is irrational, right? And one real number example I'll take, 1 by 2 is real number. When 1 by 2 is a rational number. So real number is both rational and irrational number. If you see in the real number bucket, we have rational number also and irrational number also. Irrational number example is pi is irrational number, root 3, root 2. These are all irrational number because they can't be represented in p by q form. Similarly, rational number are those number which can be represented in p by q form where q is not equal to 0. For example, 1 by 2, 1 by 4, right? 1 by 7, 2 by 3, minus 7 by 8. Or it can be all positive or negative, any number which can be represented in p by q form. Also 1, 2, 3, they are all rational number actually, because 1 is nothing but 1 by 1, 2 is nothing but 2 by 1. So they are all rational number. In rational number, you have integers, because integer is a part of rational number. When you talk about integer, you talk about only plus minus 1, plus minus 2, plus minus 3, like that. That is, the denominator is always 1. For example, I am talking about plus 7, minus 7, right? Plus 3, plus 4, minus 1, 2, 0. Everything is integer actually. Any number which can be represented in the number line is integer, because we have this number line, you know, this is 0, this is 1, this is minus 1, this is 2, this is minus 2, this is 3, this is minus 3. Any number that can be represented in the number line, all these dots are integers. Correct? And rational number, if you see, can be any number which is between this number line. For example, between 0 and 1 we have 1 by 2, 1 by 3. So these are all rational number, but at these points what number you get is all integers. Correct? So this is the number line. These points, all the dotted points are all integers. The big dot points are all integers. And rational number can be any number in the number line, because if you take 1 by 2 also comes in the number line, so this also becomes rational number. If you take here, let's suppose minus 1 by 2, it comes somewhere here. This is also rational number. But integers are only those big dots. It can be minus 2, plus 2, minus 3, plus 3, minus 7, minus 19, minus 18, plus 18. Anything is integer. From the integer only we take subset and we get whole number. Whole number is from this portion, anything on the right side. That is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are all whole number. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 are whole number. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 are whole number. Again, from this set we take again a subset to get natural number. All the number apart from 0 is natural number. All the whole number apart from 0 is natural number. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. These are all natural number. See, 0 is the only whole number which is not natural number. Apart from 0, all the natural number are whole number. So whole number start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Natural number start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. Now in natural number also we have prime and composite. Prime numbers are those numbers which has that number and 1 are the only two divisible. For example, you see 3, 2, 7, 5, because if you take the factor of 7, that is nothing but 7 into 1. So it is divisible only by 7 and 1. So 7 is a prime number. Composite number are those numbers which can be represented as product of two prime number. For example, when it talks 4, 4 is nothing but 2 into 2, and these two are primes, right? So 4 is a composite number. Similarly, when you talk about let's say 15, 15 is nothing but 5 into 3. 5 is prime, 3 is prime, so 15 is composite number. Correct? If you talk about it, suppose 18, 18 is nothing but 6 into 3, or you can say 3 into 2 into 2. These are all prime numbers, 3, 2, 2. So the 18 is also composite number. Correct? So let me repeat what I have told. Real number can be classified into imaginary number and real number. Imaginary number is anything with I part, for example 7i, 8i, 9i, imaginary numbers. Real numbers are any number without imaginary part. That can be rational, irrational, any number. Any number of such form 7, 8, 2, 3, 1 by 2, 2, 2, root 7, which is not having imaginary part is called real number. Correct? Real number is further classified into rational number and irrational number. Rational number are those numbers which can be represented in p by q form. For example, 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 2 by 3, 7 by 8, where q is not equal to 0, obviously. Then, if you take a subset of rational number, you get integers, because integers are also rational number actually. If you see plus 7 which you write here, plus 7 is also rational number. So rational number is a bigger set actually. So whatever you write here, 2, 3, 5, 7, everything is a rational number. So from rational number we take subset. So in this case, if you draw a number line, you take any point in the number line, that is a rational number. You take this point, you take this point, you take this point, you take any point is a rational number. Need not be that those points are on the dot. Any number left hand side, right hand of the dot is a rational number. You take this point, this is also a rational number. This is also a rational number. Correct? From rational number we take a subset, we get integers. Integers are only those big dots on the number line. That is plus 1, minus 1, plus 2, minus 2, plus 3, minus 3. Those are integers. They are not having any decimal points. Minus 7.8 is not integer. 1.8 is not integer. Because these are having decimal points. For integers, there will not be any decimal points. It will be either plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. These numbers are called integers. From integers, if you see integer has negative numbers also, then we get whole number. Whole number is nothing but 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's all positive numbers, including 0. It's called whole number. Positive numbers in the sense without any decimal part, right? And then we get natural number. Natural number is again all the whole number minus 0 that start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again here also 1.2, 1.3, 1.4 is not the part. Only 1, 2, 3, 4 is a natural number because it should not have any decimal fact. Now in natural number also we can classify this into prime number and composite number. Prime number is 2, 3, 7, 5, any number which has factors n and the 1 itself, and composite number is any number which can be represented as product of two prime number. Please note here 1 is a single number that is neither prime nor composite, but that is a natural number. So 1 is a number which is not prime nor composite. It's only a natural number. Correct? This is the representation of real number system. Thank you. Visit examfear.com to watch free educational videos, try free online tests, get the best quality study materials, study from the best tutors and mentors, and much more. Thanks once again.